Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now,
and this is
the
now
game
today's
itself.
lineup.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
The way. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
He's forced to go back. Gets a good foot in there. He's picked his way through. Out to the left it goes. Can he latch on to this? Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Little pass back. That's a shade optimistic. Boiro gets it clear. Tries to dink it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Vardy.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Vardy with the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Delivers the ball. And that has been cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. Opts for safety. He's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Now the ball in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's looking wide. Bangs in across. Oh, what a climb! Just off target. Vardy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Drogba. Now it's Vardy. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that has been clubbed away. And that's too far for anyone. Going to be disappointed with that. It's run loose here. It's Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kawasaki goes on a charge down the left. He's got tall. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Tries to pass it through, and it's been played through. Drogba! The captain delivers!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Kawasaki Frontale are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Can he get onto this? Oh, and he's asking too much with that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Okazaki. Boiro picks it up out wide. It's Okazaki! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And we hit half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Kawasaki Frontale really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Kawasaki Frontale are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're off again. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's done very well to take that back. And it's made its way to him. Has a look and plays it forward. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's tidy. And he's in on goal. Can he get on the end of this? And he whips it in. Tries to get it clear. And now the breakaway. Some really good ball movement.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Spread out to the left. Kawasaki Frontale with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And he's picked it up out wide. Great vision. Vardy takes a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A case now of complete control. Okazaki under intense pressure.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Lovely ball and a real... Can he finish? Sticks it away! Just cruising! They are cruising! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitutions taking place.
Kawasaki Frontale are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kawasaki Frontale are looking to break at pace. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Boyro turns back here, probably the best option. Nicely shaped ball. That's very neat. That'll be a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And it's hoisted clear. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Okazaki. Oh, good spread. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution.
Gamba Osaka making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Vardy looking to get on the end of this. And this is Vardy. Vardy! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 9, Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Played out to the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plays it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Okazaki. Boiro. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball out wide.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ball now, how can he reach it? It's Drogba! Keeper always had the measure of that. Defending of the desperate variety. Time added on 4 minutes. No way through there. And it's Okazaki. And this is Drogba.
Such good technique.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, almost a sixth. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Okazaki taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear
And
picture of
another
what they set out to
fantastic
do,
win for the boys
and the
today.
players were
Thank you
determined to
very
deliver
much
it,
for your
and they
support.
did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams.
Please welcome to the field.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. That'll be a throw-in. Drogba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drilled in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Boiro. And this is Drogba. Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
It's Vardy. He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Drogba. Okazaki. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He rises! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's having a go! That's a half-decent try.
Okazaki has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Drogba. Oh, it's come loose. And this is... And again! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Kawasaki! Harmlessly behind. So we're still where we started right now. The most accurate pass. Now it's Drogba, looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Vardy. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Opts to play it back. He's had a shot! Can he get on the end of this? That's a good run down the left. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Kawasaki Frontale have reclaimed it. He's tried one! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Over to the left. And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great clear of the ball. Okazaki. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And the keeper's got it again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
This is both encouraging and wasteful. They've created ample opportunity and then let themselves down.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Players, everyone.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Drogba. And he's had a hit! Wow, that is Didier Drogba!
Listen, that's just a terrific way to begin the second half. And how about the quality of the finish from the team leader? To go in front again with his brilliance really ought to set them up now for a very positive outcome.
After 49 minutes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Okazaki. Okazaki! Strong running down that left flank. Pinches it off him. Now it's Drogba. Vardy. And it's been played through. It's Drogba! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's made its way to him. That is good strength. Back into the middle. Steaming on goalwards. That's an excellent interception. Danger averted for now. Now someone off target. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Kawasaki Frontale are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vardy. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Okayama really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Drogba. He's gone for goal! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, number 24, number 41. Coming on the field, number 27, number 7.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, they could break here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Boiro. Driving forward. Looking for the run. That has been slung wide. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Leading by just one goal, and still some defending to do. Vardy is amongst the league's top 5 scorers. Vardy, passing nice and neat.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Great vision. And this is Vardy. Takes aim and crosses. And he's taking no chances there. It's loose now and they want to... And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's that, the end. Kawasaki Frontale have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be back stronger, won't we?
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And this is now today's
So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
So it's down to business here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. And this is Drogba. Great vision. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest, and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Shifted it to the flank, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vardy for Drogba. Threads one in, and he shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Drogba really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Very nicely done. And he's there to belt it away, and smartly reclaimed. Vardy, quarter of an hour played. Now it's Kawasaki, now it's Drogba. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, great chance! He's delivered all right! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The goal scorer after 19 minutes is number 20, Shinji Okazaki. Shinji Okazaki. Shinji Okazaki.
Kawasaki Frontale have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Quality ball. And this is Vardy. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. And he was quick to react. Vardy. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! Drogba! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Drogba. Looking to play him in. Okazaki gets flagged offside.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Vardy. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball! And a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vardy. Oh, nicely intercepted. No, he's not getting his way this time. Vardy.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has not gone well. Oh, that's nice. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Kawasaki Frontale go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Welcome our players.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Kawasaki Frontale carrying a one-goal lead. Well, that's well spotted. Aim forwards. Drogba. And this is Okazaki. There they go, hunting in packs. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's in a great position here. Gets good distance on it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Turns back here, probably the best option. Drogba. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Drogba. He's on it, can he get away? And that's a good ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Boiro. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played out towards the right wing. Now he's got space here. Caught offside that time. Yokohama F. Marinos choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played out to the left flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's given a throw. Vardy. Now it's Vardy. Drogba. Gets into some space. That's good play. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And this... Can he finish? He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitutions taking place.
Yokohama F. Marinos making consecutive changes here. About up to 75 minutes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the through ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now this is Vardy. Oh, good spread. Can he latch on to this? Lovely feet. And it's made its way to him. Oh, smashing header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. It's a good ball out wide. Crosses it into the area. That's a decent clearance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Looking for the run. Hangs it. He's got full. No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
17. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? And he cuts out the supply. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kawasaki. And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Okazaki voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Kawasaki Frontale really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Thank you everyone for your support today. You were more
So that's
than
it
just
for
our
today.
12th
Thank you,
man.
Jim, and good afternoon all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've always rated Jamie Vardy, especially the way he has been constantly redesigning his game. One that's all about simplicity and efficiency. Take the fewest possible touches and bang, one quality ball. That's all he needs, and I'm sure we're going to see more of it here.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
Well, we're on the way.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Nice bit of trickery. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goal! And it's Kawasaki Frontale who take the lead.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Kawasaki Frontale are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vardy, he's right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Kawasaki Frontale make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Passing is crisp and sharp. He has a look. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just off target. They've played it short. Aimed in towards the centre.
And that's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shiotani. Kawasaki Frontale leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0. Okazaki. Now it's Drogba. He can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Decent hit from there. That's a sharp pass. Boiro cuts it out. And it's Okazaki. That's good running with the ball. Quality ball. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Knocks it into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Now it's Vardy. Shirtani. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Okazaki, laid out to the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done.
And this is Okazaki! Cleared away. It's a lovely, neat pass. And the counter is on.
Not the most accurate pass.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Vardy. Quick look, then plays it in. And that has been knocked clear. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Vardy. It's Okazaki! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Kawasaki Frontale really should be happy to let this half run out now and
He's had a shot! He's scored!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Hiroshima really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Kawasaki Frontale are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nice shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hangs in across. Oh, that was vital. And smartly reclaimed. Vardy. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There will be 3
Carries
minutes
far
added
too
time.
far and out of play. Oh, not quite. And that was very necessary. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He slings it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's
So
the
I
first
think the
half
manager
then.
has to
A
resist
rocky start,
change
to say the
at this
least.
stage.
But that won't shake our
Kawasaki
spirits, will it?
Frontale go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution on the field. Number 6 coming on
Whistle
the field
goes,
is
and we start the
number
second half.
11.
And this is Drogba, and it's Okazaki. Takes aim and crosses. And now the breakaway. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Crossed in early. It's a mighty effort! Decent enough try. No, again there's no way through. Boyro. Now he's off and running. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's headed upfield. Tries to play it through. It's an early cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Vardy, lobbed in behind, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And he's forced to go back. Shirtani. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Stood up well to him there. Now they can break here. Okazaki. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Danger averted for now. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 39, number 17.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And another try! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Drogba chasing after it. Drogba is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's had it nicked away. Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? Okazaki is flagged offside. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Opts for safety. Shirtani. Now that pass isn't the best. Kawasaki, Frontale finding their passes. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Boiro aims beyond the defence. Lovely feet. A heavy challenge. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Vardy picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And now the moment.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Man of the match.